Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Tournament championship basketball game between the Bloomington North Cougars and the Triton Central Tigers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Walensky. Triton Central Tigers, coached by Brian Graham in his 15th year with a 291-63 record. This year they stand 10-3. They have got 8 straight wins. They're looking for a championship here in this holiday tournament. But first, they'll have to face off with the Bloomington North Cougars. It's Jeff Turmel's first winning season in his 6th year as a basketball coach for the Cougs. 43-86 overall. They are 10-4 this season. They came off of some huge wins in yesterday's Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament. The first win over Lawrenceburg, and certainly that was a huge victory for this ball club. And then a surprising, perhaps, 58-48 win over Cassie Wiseman's Heritage Christian Eagles, vaulting them into this championship game. When we return, it'll be Triton Central and Bloomington North, the Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament Championship, upcoming on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a 3rd row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and got averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia.
Kia.
Yay!
We're back for the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament Championship. Our starting lineup's being announced right now. For Bloomington North, it'll be Avery Patterson and Mallory Barrow, along with Kenley Sullivan, Mia Robinault, and Ava Robinault. And now the starters being announced for the 10-3 Triton Central Tigers. Among them, Haley Schweitzer, number 4. 14, Lizzie Graham. 34, Brooklyn Bailey. She'll be playing in the middle tonight. Kennedy Brown, number 15. And I believe Haley Harris, or number 22, actually, Mary Rose Felling will be starting for Brian Graham in his Triton Central Tigers in this basketball game. The Tigers heading into this contest at 10-3. And the Bloomington North Cougars now sitting at 10-4. As we get set for the championship game, our officials tonight, Kenya, David Childress, and John Van Wagner. Bailey and Sullivan will jump at center for each team. And Sullivan wins the tip for Bloomington North, the Cougars with the basketball. Kenley Sullivan, number 13, a 5'11 sophomore. She's a transfer out of Eastern Green High School, a two-sport star. Competed in both volleyball and now girls basketball for the Bloomington North Cougars in their first winning season in over 7 years. And there's a turnover. This will be a big matchup for Bloomington North, a chance to win some hardware. They will return to action in a couple days on Friday with a basketball matchup at Gamebridge Fieldhouse. So you go from one extreme to another. Gamebridge, almost an 18,000 seat plus arena, to here about a 2,500 seat facility here at Triton Central. But it's girls basketball, and this is Mary Rose Felling to the glass. She lays it up and she's fouled. Mary Rose Felling has been an outstanding freshman guard for Coach Graham's ball club, averaging 11.9 points a game, the 5'8 freshman. She's a 67% free throw shooter, 25 out of 36 on the year. And she misses the front end. Kenley Sullivan picks up her first foul. As we talked about Sullivan, the transfer from Eastern Green, the 5'11 sophomore, averaging 9.5 points, 6.8 rebounds for Coach Turmoil's ball club. Felling, the second free throw is in, and Triton Central on top here in the championship contest, 1-0. Early on in the first period of action. Running out of that solid 2-3 zone, very active. They won the first game in overtime with Salem, 42-41 yesterday. There's a long three, and the rebound underneath. North has some length underneath. That's an advantage for this ball club this year. Mia Robinholt, number 23 at 6'3". Her sister is at 5'6". There's a shot, is short, the rebound tipped outside. Hallie Schweitzer with a steal in the backcourt. She has been sound fundamentally for Coach Graham's ball club. She leads the team in assists at 5.2 with the charge as Felling plays off the ball, 22. Solid defense. Bloomington North coming out in that man effort here at Triton Central. 1-0 our score early on in the first. Schweitzer down the left baseline. She's a lefty but shoots right. She can dribble with both hands. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. You saw that length from Bloomington North. And 23, Mia Robinholt, the 6-foot junior, knocked that one out of bounds. That was a block for her. She's an outstanding passer as well with 2.4 assists per game as North comes up with the basketball. 5 is Patterson. 24 is Ava Robinholt. 5 is Patterson. Top of the key. Working around against this 2-3 zone. As long as it can be active, they can be effective. Kennedy Brown, 15 on top with Hallie Schweitzer. Trying to take away penetration at top, and there's a travel on the left wing. 21, Ava Reitmeyer inserted in the lineup, averaging 10.1 points a game and 3.8 rebounds. The 5'8 junior travels with the basketball. Felling shot in the paint, nice touch. Mary Rose Felling can shoot inside the paint as well as anybody in this tournament, and yet, as a freshman, she's only 5'8". She plays a lot bigger and a lot stronger, averaging almost 12 points a game for Coach Graham's ball club. Right wing, long three on the way. The shot is short, and the rebound goes out of bounds. Shooting this year, Bloomington North 42% from the field, 32% from three. So they can shoot the ball from three for the most part, and they've shot 67% from the field. Both ball clubs efficient with the basketball. The Cougars 11.9 assists, but they turned it over 16.4. There's a nice shot by Sullivan. And the Cougars on the board 3-2. Kelly Sullivan, a little drive. Lizzie Graham, shot was blocked by Sullivan, her second block of the game. Lizzie Graham en route to IU South Bend next year, the leading scorer for Triton Central. Another turnover. Schweitzer leading the attack for Triton Central. Against the man, Schweitzer dribbling the ball with the left hand. Nice pass on the left side, and the shot by Kennedy Brown is off. Here comes Bloomington North. In transition, they'll slow it down. Kendall trying to post up, didn't get it. Now she does. Not a lot of spacing for Bloomington North early on. Here's a three on the way. It is good by Mia Robinholt. Robinholt, 22 out of 51. She's shooting 43% from three. That is just outstanding for the 6-foot junior. 5-3 Cougars. Felling spins, left-handed shot. She traveled. The official on the far side said she moved her pivot foot, and that's a turnover. And Bloomington North will have the basketball at 5-3. North will be competing in Sectional 13 at Class 4A Ball Club. It'll be Center Grove at 10-4. Mark Hertz, Mooresville Pioneers 11-5. Bloomington South 7-5. Greenwood 7-7. Martinsville really struggling at 0-12. There's a shot on the baseline. Kendall almost had a rebound. Bailey had it stolen. Layup is good. Ava Reitmeyer stole the ball from Brooklyn Bailey underneath the bucket and laid it in at 7-3. North coming off the victory over Heritage Christian 58-48. Graham spins off the glass hard. Kendall with another rebound. Right side for Bloomington North. The Cougars have controlled the glass here early on in the ball game. On the drive, the shot is short, and the rebound to Bailey. Bailey was a force in yesterday's wins for the Tigers. Schweitzer kicks it back out to Graham. Big win, 50-40 for Triton Central over Northeastern to get to this championship game. And Brooklyn Bailey and Riley Ross on the inside were really helpful for Coach Graham's club down the stretch in that 50-40 win. So 2 wins for Triton Central in this tournament propelled them to the championship. Brooklyn Bailey shot, and Kendall slapped her on top of the wrist. She'll have 2 shots. Make that Sullivan, Kenley Sullivan. Kenley Sullivan with the foul. Number 13, her second. The team's second. Brooklyn Bailey, 71% free throw shooter on the year. A couple substitutions. Mallory Barrow in the ballgame, 10 for Bloomington North. Number 4, Jamie Lynn. Bailey with her second. Missed it. Lead still 7-4 North. Cougars with the basketball. Bloomington North. Nice pass. There's a shot, and it's perfect by Mia Robinholt. Another one. She averages 12.2. She gets on the boards at 6.4. There is some length down below for Bloomington North. Schweitzer on the drive. Gives it back out to Haley Harris. Harris, 23. An excellent basketball player. Averaging 3.5 points a game, but they turn it over. Some early game jitters in this championship contest as Riley Ross is going to check in the ball game for Triton Central for Brooklyn Bailey. North, 9. Triton Central, 4. First quarter. And a turnover for North. For Triton Central, offensively, do a really nice job handling the ball, averaging 16.3 assists a game to 12.3 turnovers. They've shot it at 43% from the field, 36% from three, pretty good numbers, and 72% free throws. That's why they've won so many games. Harris driving. Excellent job by Jamie Leon to tie her up. Ball goes out of bounds, but it'll be retained by the Tigers. Really nice job by Leon defensively for the Cougars. Up 9-4. Early on here in the first period of play in the Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament Championship. Graham, hook shot, too deep. Schweitzer. Against the man, Schweitzer trying to spin away. Solid defense by the Cougars. Sending it back out to Haley Harris. Felling. Having trouble handling the ball. Passed and is stolen. Not a lot of space. Solid defensive play by Bloomington North. That was 21. Ava Reitmeyer with a steal. And now North spreads it out with a 9-4 lead with 1:10 to play here in the first period of the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship game. North looking for a good shot. There's one from the left wing, and nothing but net. That was Barrow, the 5'11 senior from the left side, and it's 11-4, just inside the three-point line. Under 45 seconds. Schweitzer on the drive, right-handed shot, and a body. And the foul will be on Reitmeyer, I believe. Yep, Ava Reitmeyer picks up the foul. Number 21, her first, the team's third. Already 3 fouls on Bloomington North. No fouls on the home team Tigers. Here's Schweitzer at the line, shooting 77%. Net. And 24 in the ball game. Ava Robin Holt for Reitmeyer, who picked up her second. 11-5 our score. Schweitzer with the second. Excellent foul shooter. 11-6. 5-point game. Cougars first period. Under 40 to play. Against the trap. Lynn drops it back off to number 5, Patterson. Avery Patterson averaging 4.9 points a game. Averages 3.7 assists per contest for the Cougars. And there she is, number 5 with the basketball. That's Patterson. She's a 5'4 senior, providing leadership for this Bloomington North Ball Club. 10 seconds to go. Corner shot. No good. Rebound, Harris. At the buzzer, it goes in, and count it. Count it. Haley Harris, a 45-foot jump shot from the right side. Count it. 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. Bloomington North on top as Haley Harris knocks down a 3 at the buzzer. Bloomington North 11, Triton Central 9 in this Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship game on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Our basketball game tonight is built by Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Visit universalrfg.com or call 317-257-0779. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Training Indianapolis area pro and amateur athletes. Visit genesissportsperformance.com. It's the second quarter of play. It's Bloomington North 11, Triton Central 9. Haley Harris knocks down a 3 at the buzzer for Triton Central to cut this Cougar lead to 2 points. Here's a long 3. It's no good. And the rebound to Kennedy Brown. Here comes Triton Central on the attack. Graham to the glass and in. A nice look by Kennedy Brown. Give Kennedy Brown, number 15, credit on that assist. Brown averaging 2.2 assists per ball game, and Lizzie Graham with the basket. She averages 14.5 per game for the Tigers. We talked about yesterday en route to IU South Bend next year as a college freshman, but first has some business at hand. The Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship on the line. It's all tied up at 11 with 7 minutes to go in the second period. 23 is Mia Robinholt, the 6-foot junior. Skip pass to Reitmeyer. This is Robinholt with the ball at the top of the key. Get the ball inside to Sullivan. The pass, the left side, long 3, no. Block. Rebound Graham on the break. She might see Haley Harris and pulls it back out. She looked for Harris underneath. Good solid defense on the way back for the Cougars. 24. Ava Robinholt did a nice job defensively getting back for Bloomington North. Brooklyn Bailey at the free throw line. Graham, no block out there, turns. Couldn't find the roll, and here comes Bloomington North in transition. Tie ball game at 11. Reitmeyer. 23 is Mia Robinholt. 5 is Patterson. Inside to Kendall, turns, drop step, and Bailey is going to be called for a push. Brooklyn Bailey, number 34. Got a little bit of body on Kenley Sullivan, who will go to the foul line here. Shooting 58% on the year, 29 out of 50. Averaging 1.5 blocks per game this year, 6.8 rebounds. Really effective on the glass. She's got to be able to score points, though, as Mary Rose Felling checks back in the lineup for Haley Harris, who did an excellent job, including that last-second three-point shot off the glass to end the first period of play. It's tied now at 11. We're in the second. 5:54 to go. Mallory Barrow set to check in. I believe she's going to check in for the shooter Sullivan. On the attack, Schweitzer threw it away. Playing a little bit too fast for Triton Central there. And here's Barrow into the lineup. Instead, she's going to check in for Ava Robinholt. Ava, 5'6", sophomore, checks out of the lineup. And here we go. Ball game tied at 11. Under 6 to play in the second quarter. Again, that 2-3 Triton Central defense. Kennedy Brown on top, guarding Patterson, forcing the turnover. Bailey with a steal. Schweitzer with the basketball, averaging 8.7, but it looks like she can score more. She's just so sharing with the basketball, unselfish with 5.2 assists, but she gets a shot, almost a roll. Bailey the rebound, puts it up and in, and Brooklyn Bailey shows why. She's averaging 7.5 boards a ball game as the Tigers go up 13-11. Barrow on top of Bailey. The shot missed. Felling gets the basketball. Nearly double dribbled. Now she did. Mary Rose Felling, the freshman, double dribbled in the backcourt. An unforced turnover, and here come the Cougars. They're going to go to the bench again. Jamie Leon, 5'2", senior, checking in the ball game. She's going to give Kenley Sullivan a rest, a well-needed rest. Sullivan did a great job getting to the glass for the Cougars. Down 13-11 in this basketball game. There's a long three, and the block out again by Bailey. The outlet to Felling. 2-on-2. Felling all the way to the rim. Lays it up with the left hand and in. Mary Rose Felling, 15-11. This one's knocked away. Good hands by Kennedy Brown. Nice job handling the ball by Felling around her back, and she'll pull back out. Good discipline by the freshman here. Sometimes you're going to have mistakes, sometimes not. More experience there is, the better off a basketball player she'll be, and by the time they get to sectional play, she'll be ready to go. There's no doubt about it. Practice, practice, and play. And more practice. Here's Schweitzer with the basketball now. Speaking of sectional play, Triton Central plays sectional 42, Class 2A. Eastern Hancock now at 12-3, along with Irvington Prep, Indianapolis Riverside, and Cecina at 6-5. Triton Central beat Cecina back December 20th, 64-25. There's a steal in the backcourt. Nope, it got it back. Schweitzer puts it up and in. Unbelievable. North had stolen the basketball in the backcourt. Schweitzer steals it back, puts it in, and Jeff Turnbull wants a timeout. 17-11, Bloomington North trailing this one to Triton Central in the Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament Championship game. Built by Universal Roofing Exteriors. UniversalRFG.com. Call 317-257-0779. And this game is brought to you by Genesis Sports Performance. Genesis Sports Performance, training Indianapolis area professional amateur athletes. Visit GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Second quarter score, Triton Central 17, Bloomington North 11. The Cougars are 10-4. As a school, the Cougars are 36-46 in the IHSA tournament. They've won 4 sectionals. They've won 3 regionals. The last sectional that Bloomington North has won has been in 2006. The last regional was back in 2003. One of their sectional opponents in Class 4A Sectional 13 was Bloomington South, the Panthers. And these two ball clubs, crosstown rivals, played December 15th, with Bloomington High School North winning 58-47. But this basketball team has developed a tremendous amount of confidence. It's really a positive thing to be in this tournament. Tonight against Triton Central, then Friday, December 30th, against Northview, a team out of Brazil, Indiana. They'll play them at Game Bridge Fieldhouse. But right now it's 17-11. They trail by 6 in the second period with 3 minutes to go. Patterson pivoting, driving, too hard. Mary Rose Felling with the board. Triton Central is really pushing the basketball here in the first half. Something that Salem did not allow them to do in game 1 of this tournament. In fact, that was a very low-scoring game. Salem scored a bucket at the buzzer to tie it up in regulation at 27. And then Triton Central pulled away and won it in the last 10 seconds of the ball game, 42-41. Pretty good tournament as well for Salem and Coach Hickey's ball club. There's Schweitzer to the glass, and she's fouled. The aggressor normally wins in high school basketball, and I think that might be the third foul. Nope, it's the second foul on Reitmeyer. Second foul on Reitmeyer, and the team's fourth. And Schweitzer goes back to the line. Hallie Schweitzer, 5'5" senior, talked about shooting 77% from the foul line. And she's the best shooter from the field, shooting 54% this year for the Tigers. A couple substitutions now for both ball clubs. Haley Harris is one of them for the Tigers. Schweitzer, second one, short. Lead stays at 7 at 18-11. Good job by pushing the basketball up the court by Ava Robinholt. Turnaround shot is good by Kenley Sullivan. 18-13, a 5-point lead. 2 minutes to play now in the first half. Schweitzer against this man defense. This is Felling dribbling with the left hand, turn, shoots. And here comes Sullivan. Space available for North along the perimeter, back inside. The shot rolls out by Sullivan, and the rebound to Bailey. And now it's wide open for the Tigers. Harris. Lefty dribble. Just left it short. Sullivan got the rebound. Rabenholt the push. Patterson slows it down. An extra step there by Ava Rabenholt. But contact was made as she was going towards the hoop, and the foul is called. Brooklyn Bailey picks up her second, the team's second. And Ava Rabenholt is going to go to the foul line, shooting 78%. Just 7 out of 9. Now she's shooting 70% at 7 out of 10. Riley Ross in the ball game. And Rabenholt gets this one. The lead down to 4. 18-14. 1 minute left in the quarter. Harris, body, contact made by Ava Rabenholt, and the foul. It's a block on Bloomington North. Her first of the team's 5th. 2 more fouls for Bloomington North to give here before the Tigers get into the bonus. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Ross, the give to Schweitzer, back to Ross. Ross had a bucket in the Northeastern game. Did a nice job rebounding the basketball. That time couldn't get it. Patterson with it for Bloomington North. North looking to run under 45 seconds. Harris, solid defense. The shot, though, in and out. Rebound to the court. It's a jump ball. The Tigers will get the basketball. Mia Rabenholt just missed that shot. Tigers doing a nice job defensively, blocking out underneath and drawing the jump ball. 18-14, Triton Central. Harris' pass is knocked out of bounds there by Mallory Barrow. 35.5 to play here in the second. Ava Reitmeyer is going to check in the game for Bloomington North. And she'll come in for Sullivan. Schweitzer at the top of the key against the man defense. Schweitzer taking her off the dribble. The shot is no good. Reitmeyer did a nice job defensively getting her arms up. Driving down the lane. Shot is short by Ava Rabenholt, and here comes Triton Central. Triton Central with 16 seconds to go. Schweitzer with 13. Schweitzer with 10. Schweitzer driving left hand. Felling, long 3. It hit the net. It's in, rebounded by Patterson. That will be the quarter, and that will go to halftime. And with that, Triton Central battled back here in the second period. It's the Tigers of Triton Central 18 and the Bloomington North Cougars 14 at halftime here at the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship game.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Drive home your new Kia from the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue. We have brand new Kias arriving daily.
Plus, we have a huge selection of certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And payments as low as $199 a month.
We service all makes and models.
And we'll buy your old car on the spot. Right, Oscar?
Y hablamos español.
Come see us at the all-new Ray Skillman Northeast Kia on Shadeland Avenue.
It's not just a car dealership for me. This is my dealership.
Just minutes from anywhere in Indy or online at rayskillmanshadeland.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
It's halftime from Triton Central High School. This is the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. Triton Central 18, Bloomington North 14. Now, fans, you got to do a little digging, a little history, and I was able to do that earlier yesterday. The basketball manager for Bloomington High School North is Jackson Pittner. His grandfather, Kit Klingelhofer, the longtime sports information director at Indiana University. And what's interesting about this is Mary Rose Felling, the freshman guard for Triton Central. Her grandfather, Ron, was an assistant basketball coach at Indiana University for a number of years. So Kit and Coach Felling, I'm not quite sure if you were aware of this, if you're watching this broadcast tonight, but there's definitely some Indiana University flair here, regardless of the fact that Bloomington North is here on this basketball court tonight. The championship game, 18-14. The key for Triton Central was Haley Harris's three-point shot at the buzzer to tie the ball game up after the first period of play, 11-11. And then Triton Central outscored Bloomington North 7-3 in the second quarter. Triton Central did a really good job defensively. They moved the basketball pretty well, and they got some transition buckets, enough to take this lead at halftime 18-14. Both these ball clubs are outstanding. Triton Central and Brian Graham in his 15th year at 291 and 63 is 10-3. They have 8 straight wins. To get to this point in the tournament, they knocked off Salem yesterday morning 42-41 in overtime. Came back and beat a real good Northeastern team 50-40. Their next basketball game will be January 5th with Morristown, and that was a ball game that they lost early on in the year, and they hope to turn that around. And then January 10th, Triton Central will play New Pal on January 10th. It'll be New Pal. In the loss, one of the losses for Triton Central this year has been to another Class 4A ball club, and that was the opening game loss to the Roncalli Royals by a score of 62-53. And by the way, since then, Roncalli has gone 8-3 overall. The Royals now 9-3 on the year. They're a pretty good ball club. Triton Central, we talked about as a team averaging 56 points a game. They are really efficient with the basketball. Coach Cram has done a great job with this team. 16.3 assists to just 12.3 turnovers. They don't turn the ball over well. They share the basketball. They shoot well, 43%. They seldom take bad shots. It's the reason why they have this 10-3 record. They shoot from 3, 36%, and you can see both ball clubs not shooting unless they've got open shots, and that's a sign of discipline for both these ball clubs. For Triton Central, Coach Graham's ball club has shot very well from the foul line this year as a team, 72%. For Coach Turmel and the Bloomington North Cougars, 10-4, this is a basketball team that averages 53 points a game. They have not been as efficient handling the basketball. 11.9 assists to 16.4, so they're a work in progress, and by the end of the year, I'm sure that number, as far as turnovers, will go down and assists will go up. They do shoot 42% from the field, 32% from the three-point line, and at the foul line, they shoot 67%. But right now, it's 18-14, Triton Central at halftime over Bloomington North. This is the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
I drive a 2022 Telluride Nightfall Edition. I love it. So when we found out we were having twins, we knew we needed a bigger car with a third row. So the Telluride with the captain's chairs fits perfectly with our family. It gets great gas mileage. Actually, we went to Holiday World and averaged about 29 miles a gallon. I like the lane keep assist because sometimes kids can distract you and you're not noticing what you're doing, and it beeps at you if you are getting too close to the lines. Ray Skillman Kia is my store. I'll never go to any other store. Can you say, I love Kia?
Kia.
Say, I love Kia. Yay!
Hi, I'm Steve Hartley, owner and founder of High Gear Marketing, a digital advertising company focusing on data to help businesses improve market share and drive new customers. Are you tired with the lack of accountability from your current vendors? Are you frustrated with your return on investment? Well, my program is different. You actually don't pay unless you sell something. High Gear Marketing takes all the risk. You have zero to lose. If you're interested, text me at 317-523-4100. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
This is the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. Built by Universal Roofing Exteriors. Visit universalrfg.com or call 317-257-0779. And by Genesis Sports Performance. Visit genesissportsperformance.com. 18-14 Triton Central on top as we begin the third period of play. Bloomington North with the basketball. None of these teams have shot many three-pointers in this basketball game. Let's see if they can do it in this ball game. This is Reitmeyer. No. The rebound inside, turns, and she traveled. 23, Mia Robinold, one of the sisters, 6-foot junior, took an extra step in the lane and turns it over with 7:44 to go in the third period. Here comes Schweitzer and the Tigers. Triton Central, 10-3 this year, looking for their 11th victory of the season. Both ball clubs, once again, as I mentioned, have not shot the three-point shot tonight, but let's see if they can do that. Or draw fouls, and that's Felling going to the rim and missing the shot. Here comes North on the break. Nice pass, and the layup is good by Reitmeyer. Ava Robinhold gets the assist, and it's 18-16. 2-point ball game. Kennedy Brown, one of the starters, back in the lineup. She sat out a little bit in the first half. For Schweitzer. Schweitzer back to Brown. Top of the key is Felling with the basketball. Felling, long three. That's what you need. You need to open things up with a three-point shot. Mary Rose Felling with a three. It's 21-16. Felling averaging 11.9. And that is a huge three-point shot for the freshman and a 5-point lead for the Tigers with 6:40 to play here in the third period. Coach Turmail's ball club with the ball. They're doing a great job moving the basketball around. 24 with the shot. Robinholt, it's short. And the rebound is tied up. Bailey and Sullivan going hard with the basketball. Brooklyn Bailey did a great job in that 50-40 Northeastern victory in order for this basketball team to get in the championship, and she is fired up to play here in this second half of the championship game, the Lady Tigers Holiday Tournament. Triton Central 21, Bloomington North 16. Bailey, nice post. One dribble, in. Sullivan could not stop her, and Brooklyn Bailey has a bucket, 23-16. They have gone outside and inside, and Triton Central with 5 quick points here in the third. Sullivan inside, off her leg, out of bounds. That's a tough turnover for Coach Turmail's ball club, and Bloomington North will go to the press here, down by 7. Schweitzer could be trapped. She gets out of it. Dribbles through to Bailey. 15 is Kennedy Brown. Felling, floater, couldn't fall. An excellent job by Sullivan holding onto the basketball for Bloomington North. Here come the Cougars. Right side. Cougars are reluctant to shoot that three, and there is a turnover as Triton Central will take the basketball over on the far side. Under 5.5 to play in the third. Triton Central 23, Bloomington North 16. Bailey and Sullivan, an interesting matchup up front. There's Sullivan coming across. There's 23 with the block. Mia Robinholt, great job on the help side for Bloomington North. Mia Robinholt turns back to Patterson. Good hands by Mary Rose Felling, and there's an interception to Kennedy Brown. Felling stops. Short, and Brooklyn Bailey pushes Mia Robinholt down to the hardwood, and she picks up the foul. Third foul on Bailey, just being a little bit over aggressive there with 4:56 to play. The team's first, her third. Riley Ross is going to check in the ball game for Brooklyn Bailey. Ross will be on the backside of that 2-3 zone as you take a look at it. Sullivan is perched down low. Patterson with the basketball for Bloomington North. Cougars down by 7. Coach Turmail's ball club looking for some points. Patterson looking for Sullivan. Ross comes across, taking it away from her. Patterson traveled. And Mallory Barrow is going to check back in the ball game for Bloomington North for Ava Robinholt. 7-point lead for Triton Central. 4:30 to go in the third. Schweitzer off the dribble, used the left hand, but there's going to be a foul on Reitmeyer. Reitmeyer's third. That is the team's first. Schweitzer inbounds, and she puts it off of Reitmeyer's backside, and there's a jump ball. It'll go the other way. Bloomington North. A mistake for the Tigers, and the Cougars capitalize on it. Jamie Leon checking the ball game for Reitmeyer, whose third foul, as Coach Turmel goes to the bench. Leon with the basketball, trying to go back inside to Sullivan, shoots and missed it, and the rebound to Ross. Ross has proven to be very valuable in this tournament so far. Got to have size, you got to defend inside. This is Felling. Kennedy Brown, intentional, nice job shooting the ball, missing it. But it's okay, she put up a good shot, and the rebound comes up to the Cougars. We'll go the other way. Patterson, the floor general for Bloomington North. Barrow, good pass inside to 23, Robinholt. Back to Patterson, the baseline, helped by Ross. Sullivan lays it up. She's fouled and scores. It'll be and one. Riley Ross picks up her first, the team's second. She was a little bit late on the help there, and Sullivan did a great job getting the basketball to the cup. 23-18. Sullivan shooting 58% for the foul line, knocks it in. We've got a 4-point lead. Kennedy Brown streaking in. Riley Ross backing in, shooting. She got the ball knocked away there by 23, Mia Robinholt, and here comes Bloomington North. Robinholt got her hand on the basketball, and the Cougars come up with it with 3:10 to go in the third period. Robinholt, high-low look. Sullivan almost got pushed out of bounds. Patterson saves it. Robinholt almost traveled. Right wing, three on the way, no. Ball's on the floor. This is Lizzie Graham. Lizzie Graham to the rack, and she is fouled. Mallory Barrow's first foul, and that will be the team's second. And Lizzie Graham goes to the foul line, shooting 86%, 19 out of 22 for the year. It's 24-19. Haley Harris for Kennedy Brown for Triton Central, up by 5. Brian Graham is assisted by J.R. Long, Mike Duke, Todd Brandman, Phil Butler. Great shot by Graham. 6-point lead. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third period. All season long, Triton Central has been sound from the foul line, shooting 72%. This is Sullivan inside, over the top of Ross, in the bucket. They get the basketball inside, 25-21. Ross cannot handle Sullivan one-on-one. She's going to probably need some help. There's Schweitzer to the glass. Nope. Lean the rebound. Schweitzer, good hustle play, no foul called. Right side Felling. Back outside. Clock down to 2:20 to play here in the third. Haley Harris from 3. Short. Schweitzer tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Cougar basketball down by 4. Coach Turmel's team making a run now. They're down by 4. Patterson averaging 3.7 assists per ball game. So far, only 2 fouls on both ball clubs here in the third period. Robinholt inside. There's a foul, and this one's on Mary Rose Felling. They got the ball inside to Mia Robinholt, the 6-foot junior, averaging 12.2 points a game. She shoots just 40, make that 85% for the foul line. She's her best free throw shooter. Yep. Great shot by Mia, 25-22. Lead down to 3. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third period. Mia Robinholt second. It is no good. It rolled off. And Mia Robinholt does a great job getting the basketball back. Barrow. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Schweitzer. 24 checking the lineup. Ava Robinholt for Jamie Leon. She did a nice job off the bench defensively. For Coach Turmel's Cougars. Long 3. And this one is off the mark. The rebound and underneath. It's missed there by Sullivan. And the rebound off to the Tigers. That was a big shot for Bloomington North. Graham back outside to Haley Harris. Schweitzer does a great job handling the basketball for the Tigers. Graham in traffic. Puts up with her left hand. Rebound underneath Schweitzer. No. Robinholt with the rebound. Mia across the timeline. Mia tries to get the ball inside to Sullivan. Almost threw it away. They saved it. Ava Robinholt back to Patterson to the top of the key. They'll hold it with 1:03 to go and the clock running in the third period, down 25-22. Mia Robinholt, right side, Patterson, yes! 3-pointer, ball game tied. And for the first time, Bloomington North knocks one down outside the arc. Under a minute to play in the third period. Schweitzer. Harris driving over Sullivan. The shot was blocked, and there is a foul. Kenley Sullivan picks up her third foul of the ball game. The team's third. Each team has 3 fouls in this half. And Haley Harris goes to the foul line, shooting 76%. Gets it. Haley has been really solid from the foul line this year as Kennedy Brown checks in for Hallie Schweitzer. 26-25, Triton Central on top by 1. 38.8 seconds on the clock in the third period. 2-point lead for Triton Central. North has a chance to take the lead with a 3-point shot. Under 30 to play in the third period. Patterson looking inside. Sullivan tied up by Lizzie Graham. Great job by Graham, seeing that Sullivan was one-on-one with Ross and backed up, doubled her up, and got the basketball on the floor, tied it up, and turned it over. 27-25. Triton Central with the basketball. They look for the last second shot here with under 15 to go. Felling against Barrow. Felling continues to drive. 7 seconds. Mary Rose Felling with 5. Mary Rose drives. Puts up a long 3. Short. Ross with a rebound, and that'll end the third period. And Bloomington North has come fighting back here, but Triton Central holding on here. And the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. One more frame to grow. Let's see who wins the championship. 27-25, Triton Central. This is IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Let's get ready here for the final stanza here at the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. It's 27-25. Triton Central on top, Bloomington North with the basketball. The Cougars coached by Jeff Turmel. His assistants are Cassandra Mack, Kylie Jarrett, Stu Kutchell, and Marin Whitty. And they have the basketball, and they're down by 2 here in the fourth period. Both ball clubs had 3-point shots to give themselves some energy, but only now 3 team fouls for both ball clubs heading into the final frame. Let's see what team is more aggressive, gets the ball to the hoop. Triton Central still in that 2-3 active zone defense. This basketball is inside to Sullivan, and she turned it over again. This one went off her knee. Kenley Sullivan turns it over. Triton Central has the basketball on top by 2 points, 27-25. Schweitzer at the point. Remember, Triton Central can play slow basketball, and this is Bailey going up for the shot, and Sullivan was vertical, but she's going to be tagged with her 4th foul. Brooklyn Bailey, who went underneath there, picks up the foul. She'll have a pair. Bailey shooting 71%. And she got it to fall. Good rotation as Burrow will be in the ballgame for Sullivan. Down by 3, 28-25. Bailey got the second to fall. Triton Central on top by 4, 29-25, under 7 to play here in the ballgame. Bloomington North has not solved this 2-3 zone yet. Reitmeyer to Burrow. Patterson tried to look inside, almost threw it away, and the shot is just missed by Mallory Burrow. And here comes Triton Central. Graham steps up, couldn't find it. Here comes Bloomington North, the Cougars, a chance to cut this lead. They're down by 4. This is a long one, yes! And that was Ava Robinholt with the 3. Lead down to 1, 29-28, the second three-pointer for the Cougars. Mary Rose Felling drives, steps away, missed the shot, the rebound to Burrow. All the way to the glass. Good hustle by Kennedy Brown to get behind her and knock it out of bounds. Kennedy Brown really hustling hard, the 5'6" junior for the Tigers. Bloomington North trails by 1, 29-28. 6:01 to play in the ballgame. Ava Robinholder just knocked down that 3. Burrow, left side, no. Robinholt rebounds, goes up on Bailey and gets the foul. Mia Robinholt, a big-time free throw shooter, 85% for the Cougars, will go to the foul line with 2. That is Bailey's 4th, the team's 4th. And a chance to tie this game right here. It's even, 29 all. And Mia Robinholt puts Bloomington North ahead 30-29. Mary Rose Felling on the right baseline pulls it back out. Felling, the freshman, at the foul line. The Kennedy Brown. Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking for help. Again, North in a man defense. Coach Turmel has to be pretty pleased about this because Triton Central having trouble finding space and getting shots, and a timeout is called by Brian Graham at Triton Central with 5:18 to play in the ball game, and Bloomington North on top here, 30-29. We talked to Coach Turmel before the game, found out that he's a native of Brownstown, Indiana, Brownstown Central High School in Jackson County near Seymour, Indiana. He's also a graduate of Indiana University. And for those Purdue fans, Brownstown Central boys basketball team has an outstanding prospect who's committed to play for Matt Painter and the Purdue Boilermakers next year. So there's a lot of Indiana and Purdue down in Jackson County, but mostly IU folks, I would assume. But right now, the Cougars on top 30-29. Bloomington North this year 10-4. In this tournament, 66-59 over Lawrenceburg, 58-48 over Heritage Christian, and right now, 30-29 over the Lady Tigers of Triton Central with 5:18 to play. Four fouls on each team in this basketball game. Both teams have really not done a great job breaking down the other's defense and getting the ball to the foul line. That might be a key down the stretch here. Schweitzer into Bailey. Back screen by Felling. Bailey has to be careful not to get 5 seconds, although she wasn't guarded closely by Mia Robinholt. Schweitzer scores. Hallie Schweitzer has been tremendous taking the basketball to the bucket for Coach Graham's ball club in this tournament. 31-30 Triton Central. When Triton Central's needed a bucket, they've gone to Schweitzer. And she's come through. Robinholt inside, steps right by Bailey with 4 fouls and scores. 32-31, Bloomington North. Bailey having 4 fouls could be problematic for the Tigers. As Felling drives, lays it up with the left hand, fouled, and 1. Riley Ross is going to check into the ball game for Bailey. That is Burrow's second foul, the team's 5th. Felling, 3-point play, 34-32. Triton Central back on top. Patterson looks inside for Mia Robinholt. Left side to Reitmeyer. Shot is short. She forced it up, and Mary Rose Felling comes up with a board. Schweitzer, good crossover in the lane, scores. Hallie Schweitzer, big time for Triton Central, 36-32. And this one is thrown away by Avery Patterson. The clock freezes at 3:54. Brooklyn Bailey's going to check back in the ball game after the break. Good, solid 1 minute of play by Riley Ross, 33. Timeout on the court. It's Triton Central 36, Bloomington North 32 in the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Tournament at Triton Central High School. Brian Graham's Triton Central Tigers, they got through this tournament with a tight 42-41 overtime win over Salem. Then they beat Northeastern 50-40 to get into this championship game. Next basketball game for Triton Central, January 5th, Morristown, and then January 10th, New Pal. Bloomington North back on the hardwood for Coach Turmel and the Cougars on Friday at Gamebridge Fieldhouse with Northview. Northview out of Brazil, Indiana, near Terre Haute. (36-32), Triton Central on top of Bloomington North, and the Tigers have the basketball in the backcourt, starting this fourth period of play, under 4 to play in the ball game. Triton Central, an outstanding basketball program under Coach Graham. 4 straight sectional titles until last year, losing to Eastern Hancock in 3 overtimes, 66-65. Schweitzer at the top of the key, up by 4 with under 3:45 to play. Kennedy Brown against that man defense for Bloomington North. Schweitzer inside, shot is blocked, rebound, Bailey scores. Robin Holt got the block, but Bailey was on the ball, got it, and put it back in, 38-32. 2-3 zone now for Bloomington North, for Triton Central, that is. Bloomington North, Robin Holt from the foul line, no. Fouls her shot and didn't let it fall. Bailey kept it alive. Robin Holt back up again. Short. Robin Holt again, and she's tied up. Possibly it is a tie-up. Good effort there by Kennedy Brown. And the basketball will go to Triton Central, up by 6, 38-32. Bloomington North has to be gassed at this point as they go to the full court pressure. Schweitzer breaks the press. Graham pulls the back out. This basketball team, the Triton Central Tigers, a lot of discipline, 10-3. Mary Rose Felling, left-handed dribble, through off her knee and out of bounds. She looked to have a bucket. She got by 2 defenders and bounced the ball off her knee, and now Riley Ross checks in, and Kendall checks back in the lineup for Bloomington North to make the final run at 2 minutes and 36 seconds and counting, down by 6. That's a big turnover for Triton Central. North with the basketball, down by 6. And this one almost thrown away. The rebound by Sullivan. No! She missed the shot. Here comes Triton Central. Schweitzer with 2:15 to go. Schweitzer, right side Graham. Graham in the lane, short. And the rebound comes up to Bloomington North, and Schweitzer reaches in. That's a foul. Allie Schweitzer playing a little bit out of control there, picking up the foul. That's her first foul, the team's 5th. Both ball clubs have 5 team fouls, 2 more to give until the bonus. It's 38-32 Bloomington North. Cougars still in this basketball game, down by 6. And the Tigers in that 2-3 zone. Bloomington North with the basketball. Right side Burrow. This is Patterson. Long 3 by, yes! Ava Robin Holt with the bucket. That's her second 3. It's 38-35, 3-point lead. Kennedy Brown with the basketball. Mary Rose Felling. There's some space down the right side. She's going to go left. Pass Burrow. And there's going to be a foul. Let's see, it'll be on Sullivan or Burrow. And the foul's on Burrow. That'll be her 3rd. But it'll be the 6th team foul. The next one will be a bonus. Big free throw upcoming for Felling. Yes! 39-35. 21, Reitmeyer in the ball game for Burrow. Brooklyn Bailey back in. Good solid effort there by number 33, Riley Ross. Mary Rose Felling, the second one is good. 40-35. Triton Central up with 1:20 to play in the ball game. 5-point lead. And there's a 3-second call on Bloomington North. Ava Robin Holt was camped out in the lane, and Coach Turmel wants a timeout. Huge turnover in this basketball game by Bloomington North, allowing Triton Central to get the basketball back. 5 points on top, 40-35. 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go in this championship. Triton Central, 10-3 on the year. The Bloomington North Cougars are 10-4. The Lady Tigers in this tournament came here by knocking off Northeastern by a score of 50-40. North entered the championship game with a big victory over Heritage Christian, 58-48. But right now, Triton Central looks to be in the driver's seat at 40-35 with 1:12 to go in the game. Get the ball in bounds. Kennedy Brown. Now, trying to keep the ball away. Kennedy Brown. There's a foul. A reach in on Robin Holt, 23. The foul comes at 1:02 to play. And that means we're going to be in the bonus. Kennedy Brown will be the bonus as Burrow checks in now for Reitmeyer. Burrow has 3 fouls. Reitmeyer, I believe, has 4. Kennedy Brown, 1-1. It's good. Kennedy Brown, 41-35. Kennedy came in a 50% foul shooter. And she makes both. 42-35, Triton Central on top, under a minute to play. North trying to spread things out. Robin Hold's shot is blocked there by Lizzie Graham, and Schweitzer just could not hold the basketball at the end line. It goes back to North with another opportunity. 42-35, Triton Central. Patterson. Ava Robinholt, guarded by Schweitzer. Back to Burrow, long 3. Rebounded underneath by Mary Rose Felling and fouled in the backcourt by Mia Robinholt. And Triton Central is getting closer. Felling's first free throw is good. Out of the bonus. The 8th team foul on Bloomington North. The second one is good by Felling. It's 44-35. North trying to preserve clock. Ava Robinholt inside to Sullivan. She lays it in. Kenley Sullivan with the bucket. 44-37. Brown fouled in the backcourt by Patterson. 27 seconds remain.
Fouls on number 5, Avery Patterson, her first. Team 9, Katie Brown, 1 bonus.
Kennedy Brown with the foul shot, and she sinks it home, 45-37. Second one. On the way, looks good. Nope, missed it, right side. But there was a Cougar in the lane. She'll have a reshot. Burrow, number 10, was in the lane before the ball was thrown up. And another opportunity for Kennedy Brown. Her ball club up by 9. Make that 8. Missed it. Almost, and gets the rebound, but goes out of bounds. Good effort by Kennedy Brown. Going after that missed free throw. An 8-point lead, 45-37. Brian Graham wants full court pressure. Does not want Bloomington North to take the ball in and have an easy access into the half court. Pressure. Sullivan drives, shoots, missed it. Rebound underneath the Brooklyn Bailey. Kennedy Brown in the backcourt. She's fouled by Robinholt. Mia Robinholt, 23, grabbed her in the backcourt with 13.9 seconds to go, and it appears that Triton Central is going to pick up the victory and the championship. Kennedy Brown at the line again. Familiar place for her. And she missed it. Here comes Bloomington North off the bonus. Instead, that was a 2-shot foul because that was a 10th team foul, and we'll bring it back. Officials made the right call. Third foul on Robin Holt, the 10th team foul, so Kennedy gets the second shot here. With an 8-point lead with 13.9 seconds remaining in the ball game. Net. 46-37, now a 9-point lead. Here come the Cougars. Ball stolen by Lizzie Graham. Under 10. Graham holds it. She's fouled on the right side by Ava Robinholt. And Lizzie Graham's going to go to the foul line. She'll have 2 shots with 6.3 seconds left. Nothing but net for Lizzie Graham, shooting 86% from the foul line this year. Second one, and she missed it. And she gets the rebound. She's on the floor. And Triton Central wins the championship. The Tigers. The Lady Tigers, Holiday Tournament champions. The final, 47-37 over Bloomington North. We'll be back to cap off this championship effort by the Lady Tigers after these messages on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
I bought a 2020 Kia Telluride. It's amazing. I love how spacious it is. I can fit all of my children in there as well as all of my signs for my job. The customer experience here is top notch. They are super quick, get me in, whether it's an oil change or anything else, and make sure that I am well taken care of.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com.
Back at Triton Central High School for the Lady Tigers Holiday Basketball Championship. The Tigers are the champions. Triton Central 47, Bloomington North 37. Triton Central improves to 11-3, and Jeff Turmel's Bloomington North Cougars fall to 10-5. Bloomington North will continue playing Friday at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, Northview, and Triton Central returns back in January with a rematch with Morristown, followed by a January 10th New Pal. But in tonight's ball game, the Tigers win it 47-37. A great team effort for Brian Graham, who wins his 292nd career victory at Triton Central. And I think, for the most part, the most outstanding player in this tournament, in my mind, is Hallie Schweitzer, number 4 for the Triton Central Tigers. She was just absolutely phenomenal. She had an exceptional tournament leading this basketball team. The captain on the court, making sure that they had discipline, took good shots, and she was able to dish the basketball to a number of her teammates. In fact, coming into the ball game, Schweitzer led this ball club in assists at 5.2 and leading the team with 54% from the field. The final here today, 47-37. And here's how Triton Central got to the championship. 42-41 overtime victory yesterday morning over Salem. They had a 27-25 lead with under 10 seconds to go. They turned the ball over. Salem knocked in a shot at the buzzer to tie it in regulation at 27. We went into overtime. Mary Rose Felling had a chance for a 2-shot foul. Made the first, missed the second. Salem went down, missed the shot. The ball game, 42-41, Triton Central. In the afternoon, Triton Central, to get here to the championship, knocked off an outstanding Northeastern basketball team, 50-40. And though she didn't score many points, Riley Ross came in off the bench, had a huge rebound bucket in the ball game, and Brooklyn Bailey really played tough inside because Mastriano, the best player for Northeastern, really did some interior damage for the Knights in that ball game as Triton Central goes on to the championship game, 50-40. And tonight's ball game, Bloomington North out to an early lead, but Triton Central scratched back. In fact, Haley Harris knocked down a three-point shot at the buzzer in the second period to tie the second period up 11-11. And then actually at the end of the first period of play, and then the second period, it was an outstanding effort by Triton Central as they outscored the Cougars 8-4 going into halftime with a brief lead. And then the second half, they did an outstanding game defensively. And again, I thought that Hallie Schweitzer did a really nice job leading the ball club to a 47-37 victory. Once again, our final 47-37 for producer Stephen Hunter. I'm Mike Walensky. I hope you have a safe holiday season. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for watching this broadcast here tonight. The Lady Tigers, the victors of the holiday basketball tournament from Triton Central, 47-37 over Bloomington North. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Again, lots of basketball here in 2023 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.